Hi everyone, today I'd like to talk a little bit about the state of the latest Linux clients, Steam Linux client I mean. And we are on the 24th of February here, 2023. And I think a couple of days or I think a week ago now, the new Linux client was released together with the new interface for the big picture mode. And I want to show you how well this performs on Nvidia GPU equipped system. So first, before we go there, let me show you that this particular system I use has no issue whatsoever to, I would say, scroll down in the pages, display the videos and so on, which is an indication that the hardware acceleration is typically working on the system. If you only have software acceleration, what you would see here is that the scroll down on every store page would be very slow and sluggish. And you will also see that the video frame rate will be very limited. So that should be an indicator that the hardware acceleration is properly set up in this particular client. Now, let's see what happens when we go in the new Steam Big Picture mode, which was released recently. So as you can see, it works fine, at least at the first glance. What you see now is an interface that's very similar to what you have on the Steam Deck, except that now it's made to work well also with the desktops. It also works well with ultra widescreen, which is what I use on this particular computer. And it would be, I would almost be a perfect world, except that the performance, as you can see, is extremely poor. We're talking about, I don't know, maybe 5 FPS at the most, something like that, whenever we're moving in this interface. And it's just not great. And it's not really a matter of the resolution or anything, because this is not remotely hard for this kind of hardware that I have to actually handle this kind of resolution. But it seems to be an issue with the Nvidia driver support within Steam, or I don't know, some other interface issues between the two. And this results in having this kind of really poor performance right now. And apparently I'm not the only one, so this is something that's been widely reported by Nvidia users. So there's an issue that's been already reporting such cases. So it seems to be fairly widespread. The thing that's fairly disappointing is that actually the majority of Linux gamers are Nvidia users. We're talking about maybe 60 to 70% based on my latest estimation from different sources. So this should impact actually most of you if you actually try to use this kind of new big picture mode. This does not seem to actually impact AMD users, so you would be lucky again if you're an AMD user. But there's many reasons to use Nvidia. Of course, not everybody is a fan of having binary blobs as drivers and fully closed drivers. But at the same time, there's a lot of applications where Nvidia is the only, I would say, supported vendor. It's like CUDA, or even like if you want to do 3D rendering with Blender and so on. Definitely Nvidia is going to be having an edge in these kind of applications. And there's more, of course. We should not, I think, like throw a stone to people who use Nvidia because they may have good reasons as well, and this may be a trade-off versus, I would say, their conviction, but also, they also need to do the work they have to do. At the same time, it's disappointing that for gaming here, which is also one of the main use on the Nvidia card, because most of the high-end Nvidia systems actually are superior in performance to AMD. We should also expect that Steam properly supports such systems, and currently it's not the case. And the biggest issue that I have here is that this was released as stable. This is not even the beta client. This is actually the stable client. This is disappointing that they probably knew that this was the case, but they still went ahead and released it as is, even though it would give a poor experience to Nvidia users. Well, I guess now the issue is well known by many people, and I think there's quite a few complaints about this, so hopefully Valve will listen and provide a fix soon. Maybe this will require a new Nvidia drivers, I'm not sure where the issue actually comes from. We know that on Windows 10 or 11 this does not seem to be an issue for Nvidia users, so this is something apparently Linux only related. So we'll have to see how soon we can expect a fix there. Anyway, that's going to be a very short rant today on this. It's not great, but that's what it is. And I think it's important to mention, when things are also not going as we like. So thanks Valve for, I would say, this big picture mode is a great mode. I think we all like the interface. Now we hope that you guys are going to fix this very soon for us Nvidia users. Alright, that's all for today. Have a great day everyone.